In September of 2010, Todd Hofflander, a 39-year-old hunter from Idaho, went on a trip with his friends. They went on a backpacking trip through the Seven Devils Wilderness. This is a remote area with really big falls into rivers, there's tons of cliffs, and there's no cell service. He had been with his friends scouting deer, but started to get some knee pain and decided to split up, and he was going to meet them at the Snake River on the 28th. He began heading back down towards the river with his black lab, Ruby, but he never made it to the campsite. His friends began to search the area, but they couldn't find him, so they called in police, and still nothing. About 2 weeks later, Ruby stumbled out of the wilderness, and she was found by a couple, but it was about 15 miles away from where he was last seen. It was also on the opposite side of a bunch of jagged peaks from where he was. So how did she get there, and how did she climb this by herself? The couple that had found her had recognized her from the flyers and realized Todd was nowhere around, so when they asked where Todd was, she started dancing like she knew. Police had tried to get Ruby to lead them to Todd, but they still couldn't find him. So the case went cold, but in 2010, a hunter had found a human skull just a mile away from where Todd had last been seen. They'd found his backpack and his camera, which his wife confirmed were his, and DNA had eventually proven that that was Todd. The cause of death was probably exposure or injury, but there's no explaining how Ruby had survived her trek. Police did say that there were no signs of foul play with his remains, but this case is still very, very strange.